What's happening, guys? Welcome back. In today's video, I'm talking about the experience you provide to your couples and why the experience itself is really important and probably one of the most important things when thinking about getting into wedding photography. Now, when I look back at all the reviews I've gotten on Facebook or Google from past clients, something that comes up a lot is that I'm much more than a wedding photographer on the day. And I feel like this is a really important thing to highlight when you're getting into this industry or you're just wanting to step up your game a little bit. Now, as a wedding photographer, we are there through the entire day. We're the only vendor that's there from the morning to the night. We're the only one that's there in the bridal shoot, obviously, and all the little bits in between. You know, these kind of things are really important when it comes to getting really good client feedback, and not only that, but getting really nice photos and a really pleasant experience for your couples. And this is a big reason why a lot of my work is from referrals. I'm surprised I haven't done a video on it earlier, but when I'm planning the timeline with the couple, if I can give input, I'll always allow more time for the bridal shoot. So realistically, I only need like 45 minutes, maybe an hour, depending on where we are and how many locations we've got to get to. But I'll 9 times out of 10 always ask for about an hour and a half, and that allows me to get to the spot. And the very first thing I do when we get to where we're going to be taking the photos, regardless, even if we're running late, I will still allow at least 5 to 10 minutes where they can just sit down, have snacks. I'll always take some music with me, whether you've got a UE boom or just on your phone or anything like that. So they can just sit down, chill out, meet everybody, and just have a champagne, have something to eat, and refresh before we start taking the photos. And it's just a really good breather. You know, it's been a really intense day up until that point, and couples really need to just chill and get back to ground zero before we go ahead and start taking photos. You don't want to just get to a spot and, right, come together, let's take a photo, let's do this, let's do that. You want to just chill first and make them happy. This is also the reason why I always have a four-wheel drive. This isn't going to be available to everybody, but if you're looking for a new car, I definitely suggest getting a four-wheel drive because it's a really awesome thing when it comes to experiences. And I'm amazed by how many people have never driven a car on a beach and just how much they love it. So the amount of times we go, with the bridal shoot, I'll take them onto the beach and we'll just thrash down the beach and have a bit of fun in the sand dunes or whatever. And it's a real highlight for them, wherever you are in the world. I am in New Zealand, so there's always a beach nearby. And that experience themselves, it's a really fun time, and these couples just love it, and they're always talking about it and how much fun it was, and just what a great day it was, especially with the engagement shoot when we go out at sunset and we're just driving down the beach, and it's just a really pleasant experience. And the last thing I'm going to touch on, there is a whole lot, but I want to touch on just a few key things, is the Instax Prince. I've made a video on this before, but I know a lot of people haven't seen it, maybe because of the YouTube algorithm or whatever, but I got this from my friend Ethan, and we always, try to with every wedding. Sometimes you can't, whatever, maybe you don't have the time to sit down and do it. But usually when it comes to dinner time, I'll take my Instax, I think it's called a SP3 printer, and it prints the square Instax prints. I'll transfer 10 photos from my camera to my phone, edit them really quickly in Lightroom mobile, and then print them out on this Instax printer while the couple are just sitting at the bridal table eating their dinner. And then I'll go over and I'll just slam them on the table. Just their reactions are priceless. It's a really, really nice little add-on you can do, and it costs $10 for a pack of film. They pass them around the room to their friends and family, and the parents are often in tears. So really, if I want you guys to take anything away from this video, it's just put more emphasis on the experience of the wedding day. I think it's even more important than the amount of photos or the type of photos or the camera gear you have or anything like that. It really comes down to the experience. A good photographer should be able to make a wedding day more fun for the couples. As if you weren't there, it wouldn't have been as fun. So all of these things add up to a really good experience for your couples, and that's what it's all about. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video in a couple of days.